Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, or today we're going to be going through a reading on Anne Heche. So I've been scrolling around through Twitter, Facebook, other things, and I'm just like, oh, I wonder what I want to do a reading on. And Anne Heche's passing from 2 years ago, which was weird. There was alleged tape footage of her popping up on a gurney as she's getting put into the back of the ambulance after people said that she had passed on to the other side. So I'm like, what? So this was something that has been brought up in my comments, and all of a sudden it just popped up in my feed, and I'm like, okay, I feel a strong reading of like, let's go, let's do this reading. So I did the reading. It's already completed. Forewarning, we're going to crazy town a little bit. If that's something that interests you, feel free. If not, completely understand if you want to click off. But it's a little weird. It's a little crazy. We might be going down directions, and I'm like, I don't know how we got here, but here we are. But we look into a couple different aspects of who is Anna at the center of it. What was kind of the energy around her passing? And like kind of like what was going on. So if that interests you, feel free. Otherwise, I just really want to say a really big quick thank you to everyone who's been joining, subscribing, and joining the channel. So thank you. And then for our little bit of announcements and disclaimers, so quick reminder, remember everything I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts, y'all, just my opinions, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Otherwise, if you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so using my website link down below. I do have in-person time slots available, as well as just getting a private videos. So if either of those interest you, feel free. I do have both options available. And then I do have merch down in the description box. So if you want to, I know in a couple videos I've been having like my cool like sweater that's got like my whoever whatever designs on it. Really fun artist friend who's done a lot of that. We might be having a new sun with a little magnifying glass coming out being like shady shenaniganery is afoot, but more info on that to come. And then if you guys would like to become a YouTube member, we have personal reading discounts there, as well as videos like, you can see videos like this early. And we have some exclusive content there as well for you to go peruse and enjoy for $3 a month. So if that interests you at all, feel free, check that out down below. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the reading. So bye. See you there. Hi everyone and welcome to the video. So what we're planning on kind of doing here today first is I want to first pull some of my little own true crime conspiracy type of cards here for Anne Heche. And kind of look into maybe things that she was maybe involved with, things that were just like maybe more on the seedier side to kind of like help us as an audience understand, be like, was this really true crime? Was this really just a freak accident? Was there a cover up? Like, let's just take a look into just some of the general energies around it, because for me, it's like, I mean, y'all have seen the video, right? So, or if you haven't, just look it up. It's like, why did someone just come up off a gurney, break the straps, and then just a whoosh, sit up on the gurney, and we have no questions about things. Okay? Okay? So, alrighty here. Also, just initial energy, just connecting up with Anne, because she has passed, and it's like, when I see her, it's like, I see her, and there's like pieces or like string attached to her back, not letting her like move forward, leave, or something along those lines. It's like wherever she's at, she's like trapped where she's at. It's like I can't move on, but I can't go back. And it's super odd and or weird. So, okay, so we got a few cards here. Let's just take a look at Anne and just the what's kind of going on. Like, is there any, let's see, is there actually any nefarious things going on? So, first card is Last Stand, Furious Resistance. Oh boy. We have Bad Omens. We have Ambush. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're going to have to definitely look at her car crash a little bit more. Champion or leader, hero of the games. We have shapeshifting and hiding, changeling, outcast. And then we have find the vehicle. What? Okay. Okay. Guys, I don't choose these. They just come up popping up like daisies. Okay, so looking at this, we definitely finding the vehicle, ambush. There's definitely something going on with that vehicle. We'll definitely take a little closer look into what's going on there. Bad omens and shapeshifting and hiding. I want to take a look at that. And then this champion leader and last stand. I mean, there's video. Come on. What's this last stand all about? And then I think that, is that tied here to this champion or leader? Yeah. And then we also have this bad omens and shapeshifting and hiding, or trying to be an outcast. So I'm going to put these off to the side. I know, kind of bright lights and everything. Hold on here 1 second. Did it help? We'll see. But I had to turn my other light on because I forgot. So, all right. Oh boy. So that's, oh boy. So let's take a look first. I want to get just Anne's general energy as well here of like just who was Anne Heche. Because yes, we got all these. We're looking at that vehicle. There's something going on. I think she had a Mini Cooper I read about, and like she passed about 2 years ago now, and people are like, and I looked at the official like articles that came out, and it's like she died, aka she passed because of injuries to her brain from the crash into the home in LA. So I'm like, but what? So okay. So, but first things first, let's kind of take a look into who is Anne, what is her energy, and then we're going to go and dive into this frickin' weird. This is making me feel like we have maybe some conspiracies on our hands. So, let's take a look first here at who was Anne. Just the general energy around her. We're going to be using the Tarot of Ghoulish Garb. So let's take a look here at the center. She was in a transition, the world. She was going from one aspect to another. She was going through a transition. That's who she is, just her general energy. She's transitioning and starting a new cycle. That is the world. We're starting new cycles. Why was this? The sun, to find her happiness, to feel fulfilled, be happy. Financial influences on the situation. The moon card reversed. Okay. We're going to have to go down to Crazy Town real quick here. But with the moon card here reversed along with financial resources, it's like there was something in the background or something that she didn't know about, kept secret, where I don't know if this is how she made her money. Strong no. This is how other people made their money. It's like she wanted to start a new cycle, start something new, be happy. However, there's something that was behind the scenes that she was maybe accidentally going to mess up as she left. That's very strong yes in my head. Oh boy. The hopes and fears, the temperance card reversed. Why was Anne taken out? Temperance reversed. She was throwing things out of balance. This is a fear that she had. It's like, I'm going to throw things out of balance if I leave. Interesting. It's like I'm throwing things out of balance. And I'm afraid I'm throwing things out of balance. Interesting. Unseen obstacles, the strength card here. Because, like, in Anne's energy, like, the strength card, it's like, this, whoever she was trying to leave, whatever gate she was trying to go through, wherever she was trying to go or get out of, was stronger than it's not even like strength. It's like, what I'm seeing is she just wants to leave. She wanted to leave. She wants to get out, and they aren't letting her leave. They did not let her leave wherever she was. And I'm trying to figure out why they wouldn't let her leave. Because it's like, with this strength card here is the unseen obstacle. It's like, we're stronger, we're bigger, we're better, we're faster. And with the three-headed dog too, it's like giving me like, you aren't allowed to leave. This is also like, it's Cerberus on the card, I think, alongside Persephone. And it's like, it almost feels like you've come into, because like, if you look at the mythology, what is it, you go into the fields of asphodel in Greek mythology. It's been a bit, leave me alone. Yeah, so it's like you go into the underworld of it, and you have to go through the gates, gotta go past Cerberus. And it's like, she's almost like she was in there and then she wanted to leave and go out, but it's like, you can't leave because it's like, it's guarded by the dog. You've essentially, you died, your soul passed to the next stage, and you can't go back now. And that's what it kind of feels like was the obstacle. It's like, you can't go back, but she tried going back, wherever it was. The other challenge, the death card reverse. This is going to be a forced death and rebirth on her. I don't know what this is all about. I don't know what contract she signed. I don't know what agreement she agreed to, but it's like, once she agreed, it's like she got in, and then like, it's like, oh no, I don't want this, and tried to leave, but they're like, nope, you can't leave, you gotta stay. Okay, what was going for her? The Wheel of Fortune. She thought she could leave. She was given the impression that she could leave and that she was going to be able to leave. Because it's like, good luck, good opportunity. I also think that there was like deals or something along those lines. I don't know if she was like planning for another movie or a TV show or something along those lines. Like, she got it and then she was going to leave. No, it's like, she was promised that she was going to be able to leave, but then they didn't let her go, is what it really feels like. It's like, am I seeing that she wants to talk about things? No, but like, they just aren't letting her leave. Here in the past, the High Priestess reversed. It's like, yeah, join us, or it's like, you have to join us, or if you oppose us, then you get turned into a statue and you can't do anything. It's like, I almost see this, especially, I'm getting drawn to that lightning here as well with Anne, and just like, who is she? Like, what was going on at that time? It's like before that is like, join us. It almost looks like, in my head, it's like, you see like this army come into town, and it's like they're doing a whole takeover of the town, and it's like, either you join or you die. And that's what it kind of feels like here with like Anne in the past. It's like, something came in, and it's like, either you're joining us or you're not joining us, and if you don't join us, well, you're not making it out. And so it's like almost like a forced, you kind of have to join us for, I don't know, self-preservation instincts, which is not a bad thing here. And then here in the future, the Lover is reversed. Yeah, we got to disconnect you from other people and things. Odd, odd, odd. Odd, odd, odd. I want to really look at this. Why did she have to go? Because there's something here. It's like, she was promised that she could go. There was a promise here. And I don't know why they went back on the promise. Okay. I know we aren't getting to this quite yet, and it's very, very odd. But I have a feeling this right here is where we're going next. This shape-shifting, hiding, bad omens. There's something going on here with this. So I'm gonna bring out my Tarot of the Vampires deck when it comes to maybe some seedier things going on. This is kind of the deck that I like to use for it. So let's take a look here at this. I want to see why it feels like Anne was told that, yeah, you can leave. Like, you can leave. We'll let you go. We trust you. And like, it almost feels like from both sides, it's like, yeah, we'll let you leave. But then why wasn't she? Why wasn't she allowed to leave? So let's take a look at this, because something feels very, very, very odd around these circumstances and what kind of happened. So, and then we got to look at this vehicle, because something's going on with this vehicle. It's like, what I'm hearing is like someone cut the brake lines. I don't know. Something's weird going on with that vehicle. So, but let's take a look at the shape-shifting, hiding, and bad omens. And I'm hearing sacrifice in my head. I'm not sure what that's all about. But remember from like the beginning, like I'm seeing Anne. And it's very much along the lines of she's like trapped where she's at. And it's like she's got like chains, or like they aren't even chains. It almost looks like, how do I put it? It's like, it, you know how there's like spider webs, but like the spider webs just like you aren't stuck to the spider webs. Like the spider webs have been like embedded into your skin. And like whenever you try and pull, like it's like it like you're like it pull like you are pulling like your own essence that's like spreading backwards and like holding you into place. It's super weird. If I remember, I'll try and like if I'm not the best drawer, but I can try and put a picture here if I remember. So let's take a look here at what was this deal going bad. It feels like it's almost like someone went back on their word. So let's take a look essentially more at this part with Anne. What was going on? The Four of Wands. She was trapped. They saw her as a meal. Weird way of putting it. They saw her as a meal. It's like, yeah, we can let her go. We can let her go. But it's like, really, she's like, can we let her go? She's it's like I'm seeing her as like she's got a lot of energy. She has a lot of whatever they're looking for. She had it in spades, and they're like, we can't let that go. We can't let that go. Why is this the Seven of Pentacles? Something else fell through. Okay, Seven of Pentacles reverse. It's like we've been growing, how I see it as like I see like a farm field in front of me, but then like, and it's like it's coming up. It's like it's just the start of the season. You're seeing like the corn start popping up, and then all of a sudden something came in, like a plane comes in, and they spread the wrong type of fertilizer and weed killer, and it kills the entire farm field. That's what it feels like. It's like we have a meal on our hands, but it's like something else fell through, where it's like something else that we were harnessing, another source of nutrients that we were maybe putting together, kind of just up and skedaddled, or was no longer viable because something came in and it's like took all the energy out of it. The wrong type of fertilizer was put on it. Like there's something along those lines where whatever was growing beforehand wasn't able to be grown no more. Financial influences here as well. It was between her and another person. Between her and another person. You gotta be kidding me. So what I'm seeing here, this is a very, very odd analogy, but it's like what I'm seeing here is like, yeah, they were gonna let Anne be. I really do think they were gonna let Anne be, but she was one of the people that they were talking about to maybe use for whatever they wanted to use. She had a lot of energy, and she had it in spades of which they could use. Did she know about essentially the reservoirs, it feels like, that she had? Yes. It's like, this is a very, very weird, and I'm trying to dance around things from like a spiritual perspective, like what I'm seeing, but it's like she has reservoirs of like energy or whatever they're trying to harness, whatever. And it was between her and I think a few other people. It's like between her and like maybe a family. It's like we have a decision to make. Which one are we going to go with? And it's like, and they ended up going with Anne. I'm trying to figure out why here with these Hopes and fears. Yeah, the temperance. We got to mix and match to make what we want. It's like we got to do some potion making here to get what we want. Temperance card. Also, it's like mixing, matching, trying to balance things out, make it perfect. Unseen obstacles. The Three of Wands. When I take a look here at what's kind of going on with Anne and what happened, because she was promised to be let go. That is, I don't know what she was involved in, but she was promised to be let go from something. And then she got brought back, and then like after she was promised to be let go, it's like her name gets put into like, was her name initially going to be put on a list? No. I don't know if she talked to the wrong person. I'm hearing yes. So it's like she said the wrong thing to the wrong person of like, what were her plans? What did she want to do? What was she gonna kind of like look at to do next in her career? Three of Wands here. It's like I talked to the wrong person. There's Anne, and then there's someone behind her. It's like I talked to the wrong person. I trusted the wrong person. And because of maybe one thing that she said, it's like set alarm bells off in someone's head, or someone I think maybe got jealous. Yeah. Someone got jealous of maybe plans that she had or directions that she wanted to take, and now I think it caused caused someone to be like, no, put her on the list. She's getting, it's like it was a little bit of a vendetta almost. The other challenge here, Page of Wands. Yeah, saying one thing, doing another. There's an energy of someone said something to her, and then she just talked to the wrong person that got her put on a list of some things. Because it's like they were just going to leave her alone. I truly do believe they were going to leave her alone. And then someone, I think, got an itch in their pants and whatever they wanted to do. And there's like a jealousy of some sort here. What was going for her? The Sun card reversed. Yeah, she was going to be able to keep things secret. I was going to be able to keep things in the tower. But then she was going to keep stuff hidden. The light wasn't going to be shown on them. She would keep people hidden. She wasn't going to say anything. Yeah, no, she was. Was she going to say anything to the public at large? No. Like, this is very odd with the Sun card here. It's like, it's making me believe, like, what she was doing all the right things for things not coming to light of someone just got super jealous of something that she was going to plan on doing. Because here in the past, three of Pentacles, she had contracts. She knew what she was doing. This was something that was agreed upon. Am I saying that she was a good person? No. I don't even think Anne would say she was a good person. But looking here, also like this card up here, the Temperance card, this reminds me so much of Anne. It's like I want to be able to go and mix and match and do what I want and be more independent in what I'm doing. I don't need to be a part of a group of people. And that was her hope and her fear, and she was definitely going in that direction. But someone I think got jealous. She just said the wrong thing to the wrong person because she was tied to people in contracts from the past and she was going to abide by them. And then here in the future, the Three of Cups, she was betrayed by someone that she could not trust, or she didn't know that she couldn't trust. It was a close friend of hers that got jealous of what she was going to be able to do. Someone, I want to say ratted out, but that's not the right word. It's like whatever she was planning on doing, whether that was speaking to people, no. Whether she was looking to expose things, no. What she was planning on doing was just living her own dang life, but then someone got it in their head. There's a jealousy here, a major, major jealousy of like, what the heck of like, someone's very jealous of Anne and what she had planned or what she was doing or how she got out, and people are like, no, how could you? No, I want out. I want out, but you get out? No, I'm not letting that happen, because there's like a major jealousy of some sort going on there. Odd, weird. Okay, so figured that out. This like this changeling outcast, also with this bad omens. It's giving me the sense of like, it's almost like Anne was tipped off as well that someone wasn't in her corner. No. What was going on there? She had a bad feeling that someone, it's almost like she had a conversation with someone, and then it's like the bad feeling started happening of like, oh, shnikes, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, I shouldn't have trusted that person. Because it's like almost like they gave an indicator, but it was too late for Anne to. It was like she said what she said what she shouldn't have said already, and yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at. Pretty sure. Yeah, this is all about that bad character. And it's like, yeah, what I'm seeing is like we had a conversation and then like the person just got up and left. And then as they're leaving, they make like a comment. And then in that moment, Anne hears that comment is like, shnikes. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have said what I just talked to them about. And like it's like a pit of dread just came in. Okay. So I want to next look at this ambush in the vehicle. So let's take a look at what's going on with this vehicle. Essentially, what's the energy around her passing? I'm pretty sure we're kind of looking at this now as like, is this kind of a cover up and what's going on? Yeah. So let's take a look. What's going on with this vehicle, or essentially just the energy around of collecting her body or collecting her allegedly. Because this is like I looked at the because like she was trapped. She apparently allegedly crashed her vehicle at 11 o'clock. She was not extracted from that vehicle until 11:49. What? I have questions. It's a Mini Cooper. Like what? So, and I don't know if they maybe needed to bring the jaws of life or something, but like it's very, very odd. Also, I think from the video that I saw, she was completely naked when they put her on the gurney. And like you can see her with the straps, breaking the straps and sitting up in the gurney. Like you can see that. And I'm like, why was she naked? So, what? If you had just brought in someone from the jaws of life, like, what? Maybe I'm just very unfamiliar with the process. So, let's just take a look here. Let's take a look around this energy of her passing in this vehicle. King of Pentacles reversed. Greedy, selfish individual. Someone wanted her. Someone with a lot of power. Someone who's got like a lot of greed, a lot of money to throw around this. Why is it the Queen of Cups? What? So this feels like a couple. I don't know if this couple's married. But it's like someone over here, it's like, we got to get this person. Why? Because I'm greedy, selfish. I need to make my money, keep my money. Why is this? Because the Queen of Cups, or someone putting it in their head. There's a feminine energy here of wanting to be like, we need to take care of this. We need to get this person. Very odd. Financial influences, the Ten of Swords. Backstabbing and betrayal. But it's like, I don't know if Anne saw this coming. No. Anne did not see this coming. Sure, this Ten of Swords has like all the knives coming in through the front of the person, but financial influences. When Anne crashed into the building, did she know what was going on? No. When Anne was put on the gurney, allegedly, still alive, did she know what was going on? No. Wherever Anne was taken was not where they said that she was taken. If they said, oh, she went to the county morgue, she was not taken to the county morgue. Like, there's something really odd about this too. It's like she got ambushed, and it's coming from this vehicle. Around this vehicle, it's like she got ambushed. This was so unexpected. She was not like, was she expecting something to maybe happen? Yes, but like she did not know what angle this was coming from. Also, like, what was this? There's a male and female energy here of like, we need to take care of this. The Ten of Swords as well. It's like, we got to protect our resources. We got to protect our money. unseen, the hopes and fears here. She knew she was going. This was her time. As soon as she got put on that gurney, she was done for. His like a woman hopes and fears. Like, I don't want to go. I don't want to be laid to rest. Uh, I don't want to be laid to rest and looking like someone who's going to be mourned in my lovely casket. Reminds me of remember how Snow White gets put in this beautiful glass casket because everyone thinks that she's passed on. It's giving me that sense, seeing it versus like that's like kind of the fear here of like I don't. It's like she knew what was gonna happen. Goodness. Also, do I think the body? I don't know if they had an open casket allegedly for her passing or for her funeral rites. If they did have an open one, it wasn't her in it. If it was closed, well, that's the reason why. Unseen obstacles, the Nine of Wands reverse. Someone was trying to defend themselves here. Also, was she trying to swerve from someone or something when she ran into the house by accident? Because like I'm getting like there's something wrong with the brakes, there's something with the power steering. I'm trying to like also with like this defensive, it's like the unseen obstacle. It's like I feel like she had to swerve or defend herself from things, and like in defending herself for trying to avoid things, she got brought into all of this. The other challenge, the star reversed. The real story has been covered up. I don't think we'll ever know the real story of what happened to Anne Heche. I really don't believe so. There's too many. What? Okay, I'm gonna say that if that card comes up, but because that one's just weird. That's just a weird thing. So with the star here reversed, I'm getting, yeah, still, it's like the real stories. That's the challenge here. It's the real story. The real people behind it are, you're just not going to figure it out. What's going for her? She was walking away. She was getting away. She was rejecting things. Again, Anne was walking away. She wasn't going to talk about things. This is like someone got jealous. Someone's like, we're going to use her because I just want her gone because jealousy of some sort. This is with this whole vehicle. She was getting away. She didn't want to be there anymore. And she was going to be here in the past. The King of Cups reversed. So we have the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Cups. I don't know who she might have been involved with. Uh, but it feels like whatever circle that she was running with, I don't know if she maybe got into bed with someone, maybe a King of Cups male. And in doing so, it was just like, it was just, for her, it was maybe just a hookup. But like for this person's partner, for like the man's partner, it was like a betrayal of some sort. So like this woman, feminine energy goes to essentially her extra partner, this King of Pentacles, kingpin almost. I see it as a kingpin type of energy. King of Pentacles reversed. And she's like, okay, uh, it's like she had something against Anne. Anne had a lot of enemies just from, I think, who she was. She had a lot of energy. She had a lot of vibrancy. Uh, and I think there were a lot of people who were jealous of that. And jealousy does weird things to people. So, and then here in the future, yeah, the ten of cups. Ooh. There's a lot of divisiveness around Anne's passing. It feels like within the circles of whatever this was or wherever or however it happened. There's a lot of controversy. There's a lot of people who are like, this was the right thing, this was the wrong thing, and it feels a lot of like divisiveness. There are some people who agreed with it, and then there are others who were vehemently against it. It's almost like this feels too like we crossed a line or a code of ethics that we had. I don't know how many ethics these people have, but there's a lot of ethics that were crossed with this, or it's like we went against the grain or went against policy in however Anne passed. There's a lot of policy that was bypassed, and a lot of people are very upset about it. It feels like, so there. I don't know if anything will. I still believe nothing's going to come out. Like, nothing's going to change about Anne Heche's death. No. But there are people who know the real story 100%. Oh, gosh. Again, wherever she is where it gives me harvesting vibes. I don't like it. I really don't like this. But again, this wasn't planned, and I don't think she knew what was happening because she's like, I'm gone. I don't need to deal with this. She was gone. She was just gone. Okay, let's take a look at this champion, leader, and last stand. What was this kind of all about? Yeah, she was so freaking... It was between her and another group of people. And they decided to go for her because of this jealous individual. It might be a few jealous individuals because of how bright she shone and how many people liked her. And she was leaving. It's so dumb. Sorry, but just, it's a very odd energy. But she was chosen because of the energy and reservoirs of energy that she had. And with those reservoirs of energy, it was able to be transferred wherever it needed to be. And it's like, we got to, so instead of maybe taking out 3 people, you could just take out 1 person. Because like how I'm seeing it is Anne gets put into this back of the vehicle. And she gets put into the back of the vehicle, and then it's like, okay, now we gotta take you to essentially the morgue. And it's like, actually, no, we can't take you there. We're gonna take you to this other place, underground garage type of place. Like, you put her in, and it's like you take her out of it, and then it's like all concrete lined walls as you're going down a tunnel. Like, this is what I'm seeing, and there's like exposed piping. And then like you're coming up to a door, but it's like, it seems like innocuous. It's like an innocuous door. It's just like a regular old, it looks red, like a red door, metal, like the old, like an old factory door almost. But like as soon as like you go through that door though, you didn't go into a factory. There's like lights hanging. There's not a ton of lighting, but enough lighting. And then you go into this room, and it's like, it almost feels like arena seating on all sides. It's not bleachers, no. But like arena type seating. You go in, there's like this whole circular area, and I don't know what they do in that circular area because I'm not going no further. But there's people sitting in seats, there's spotlights, there's yep, and that's what we're gonna go with, and that's as far as we're going because I'm not going no further. No thank you, I'm not going. So let's take a look. What is this champion, leader, and last stand all about? Well, there he is again. You see me shuffle. I don't know how else to put this. I flipped the decks. I did. Oh my gosh. So who is this all about? This King of Pentacles person. Being greedy, selfish, the kingpin of something. Why is this the Strength card? This person's giving up parts of them, and it's like their essence is getting drained out of them. I don't know. Hi. I just read cards. I don't know. I know jack shit. Nope, I don't know anything, y'all. I really, really, really don't. Financial influences, gotta stay on top. I don't know anything, guys. I don't know anything. Also, I don't know why, but like, who does this like guy look like? This is a pretty cool art. Like, I don't know why this reminds me kind of like Denzel Washington or something, but like, I'll just we're just gonna kind of leave it at that. Um, Hopes and Fears, the King of Wands. This is a arena type seating. People can see things all over the place. You see the Master of Ceremonies. I don't know, guys. Just listen to what I was saying before. Ah. Okay, okay, and you see all these people around, just watching our Master of Ceremonies. Hopes and fears like that. We're gonna have unseen obstacles. Uh, I wasn't able to get away, so you see this individual of like hiding from the police, right? But the unseen obstacle here, when it's reversed, it's like you got caught. You got caught. You didn't get away. You got caught is what this feels like to me. It's like I wasn't able to hide from the people. I wasn't able to hide. I was able. Oh gosh. The other challenge here, there's a Queen of Wands. There's a couple involved here. I don't know who this couple is, but we saw the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. We're now seeing the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. It does feel like there is a couple here that is kind of involved with Anne's passing, and I think of the harvest of whatever that was in the end. And they had a pretty big part of it. It's like I get this energy, I get to be the master of ceremonies. This other person over here, it's like I get rid of the competition almost. It's very weird. What's going for them? Four of Pentacles. Under lock and key, no one's ever gonna know about any of this. This is like weird, shady shenaniganery. Like, this is something, it's lock and key, underground, behind vaults, like, wherever, whoever, whatever happened, we're never gonna know about it. It's almost like it's too dark to go there. Under lock and key. And like I said, remember how I was saying before about like all the concrete walls and like lighting and like it was underground and people didn't know, and we have steel doors and the such. Like, guys, I didn't know that these cards were coming up. I can't say here in the past. Yeah, bad luck, bad opportunity. Anne was the prey in this situation. Was it originally? No. Like I said, it's this there's a couple here that's really behind a lot of it. Having it be with this champion, leader, and last stand. I also feel like this was I wonder if this was one of the last group meetings. We'll call it a group meeting that they had. No, but was it one of their last big group meetings that they had? Yes. So it's like how I would look at it and how I would kind of an analogy that people might understand. So I grew up Catholic. So you know how at like weddings or yeah, no, we're just going to use a wedding. Wedding feels very appropriate here for some reason. So like, you know how at a wedding, like you have your friends, your family, your congregation when you get together, and it's like, oh, all your friends come, like a lot of the people that you know from church come, and it's like you fill the entire place. Like that's what this feels like. Is like that the ceremony, it feels very much like this was like one of the last big events because like everyone who was the who's of like the congregation of the church was there. And they haven't had something as big where everyone was involved or invited since. This is like one of the last big. Well, wasn't that odd? My phone's supposed to be on silent. Or just supposed to buzz. I don't know, guys. But that's what this kind of feels like. It was one of the last big who's get-togethers. don't like this. And then here in the future, the Temperance card. Yeah, you got to mix and match. We're finding our balance in this. God bless it. You see this individual as they're mixing up blood. I think this is blood in this little vial here, at least in the imagery, and then it's like water or like oil or other things, and that big cup is reminding me of the, oh, blessed God. From a Christianity standpoint, remember I grew up Catholic, it's reminding me of how you mix together, it's like everyone drinks from the ceremonial cup. You drink the blood of Christ. And it's like, well, you got to add stuff to it to make it like that, right? You got to add your blessings. You got to add in. This is so weird. So very, very weird. Remember, I don't know jack shit. I don't know nothing. Remember, all speculation. All alleged. All freaking alleged. No facts. That's what I'm just feeling here. And this is kind of where I want to... is where I kind of want to leave it because, again, yeah, I'm just going to leave it here. If y'all have questions, opinions, your own thoughts and ideas, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your own thoughts, opinions, and ideas down in the comments below. Otherwise, if you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so using my website link down below. If you want to see more content, and see content like this early or the such, feel free. Join YouTube members. $3 a month, a ton of value. Discounts on readings and videos like this early and exclusive content. So if that's something that interests you, feel free. Otherwise, thank you all so very, very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!